Okay, so unlike normal, we usually start out in cat-cow, but actually I'm going to try, since we're all warm, just start out in a standing quad stretch. So come on up. We're just going to stand, heel to butt, hang on to your ear and pull down if you need to for your balance, or hang on to a chair or something next to you. We're just going to stand here for just a sec. If you need more intense of a stretch, you take that knee further back. Helps get a little more hip flexor. Totally up to your flexibility and comfort level though, but we're just standing. Woo, that single leg chair sit and that lunge, yowza.
It was all yowza.
Yeah. We were talking through that last night and I was like, oh boy, I've switched legs. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. Switch legs, so we got left foot up now, heel to butt.
That love-hate relationship with burn. Yeah. Right? I love it, but I hate it.
It was lunge madness. Could you guys tell we did lunge each set? I didn't want to point that out before you guys realized it, but.
Oh, I just bought Peloton. They are.
All right, one more on each side. So back to the right. We're gonna kind of hit a little bit of everything today. Legs, again, you can use the foam roller for some things. I didn't make it a specific foam roller stretch today, so, but I can definitely hang out here and stretch a little bit more on the foam roller with you after this. All right, last time with the left. Shaky, shaky. All right, let's do a hamstring stretch. So you're going to, I think it's a little dark in here, sorry. Okay, so I want you to put your right foot forward with your toes up, slight bend in that left, and you're just gonna reach down, reaching down toward that right foot. I should feel a whole lot of tension through that right calf and hamstring at this point. If you don't feel much, I want you to push your butt further away from your heel. I want you to almost act like someone's pulling your butt as your heel is planted into the ground. Oh my goodness, that feels amazing. All right, let's switch up legs. We're gonna do that same stretch twice. So left foot at this point, plant that heel, drive that butt back, really lengthen the hamstring, lengthen that calf. All right, one more time to the right. Shake it out if you need to in between. Sit back. You can do this stretch and feel a lot in your low back, but right now I'm trying to keep it out of my back by keeping it straight and still reaching toward my toes because I want the concentration right this second to be on my hamstring. So if you're feeling it more in your back, almost try to straighten back up, hinge back with those hips, drive them away. You should feel all this in your hamstring. We'll get to your back, I promise. Three, two, one. Other side. Last time on the left. Perfect. Okay, we are going to come, we're still standing here for just a second, and we're going to do a standing calf stretch. So you're gonna lunge forward just a bit. My right foot is back, heel is down. I wish I wasn't wearing my shoes, but that's okay. So you're gonna lunge forward, the weight onto the left leg until you feel a good calf stretch on that right. Keeping the leg straight and the heel down. We're staying right here. We have to hold this one for a while, so get comfortable in this awful hold after a leg day. Calf stretch. If you're not feeling much on this one and you want to use your foam roller instead, hit the deck. I'm totally fine with that. Whatever your body needs today. All right, let's ease up just a little bit. We're staying on this same foot. So the right foot is still back. Now we're taking the right knee, dropping it toward the ground until we feel a deeper stretch on that right calf. Again, my heel is still in contact with the ground. My weight is mostly 50-50, I would say here, 50-50. But really stretching deep into that right calf. Cramping up. This is stretching the soleus. It's that muscle everyone complains about with shin splints. It's really important to stretch your calves with a bent knee at some point. All right, let's switch it up, go to the left. Left leg back, keeping it straight this time. Making contact with the ground with your heel. Both feet nice and straight forward. Lunge on that right until you feel a good stretch. If you want to get a little bit of hip flexor involved in the same position, you can squeeze your left butt cheek. That helps open up that left hip a little bit. Further you lunge forward the right, the deeper that stretch gets. Good, let's ease out of it. Same left foot back. Bend that left knee toward the ground. Take that deep calf stretch. You can also do these on the stairs at your house. So if you're doing a calf stretch with your legs straight, that's great. But again, don't forget to like bend your knee if you're doing it, your heel off of the steps. That's my favorite method, but I don't have stairs in my living room. As I'm sure most of you don't. Oops, I'm on the bed one. Cool, come on up. All right, let's grab that towel real quick. I'm not gonna use it in a roll right this second. So we're gonna do a tricep stretch. Oh shoot, sorry, Caitlin, I forgot you would just have the roller. Well, we're gonna do a tricep stretch. So you can do it without the towel. I just like to hold, I'm holding with my right hand behind my head, and I'm just gonna pull down with my left, get a good stretch of that tricep. Sorry, Caitlin. There you go. So I'm pulling with my left, putting a lot of tension through my tricep on the right. This is my favorite method of stretching the tricep. Relax your neck. Wherever you're comfortable with your hands on this towel, if they're close together, that's fine. If they're far away, it takes a little bit of pressure off of your shoulder. So whatever you're comfortable with. Just keep tugging. All right, let's rotate arms. So left goes on top, left goes behind your head. Now the right hand is grabbing at the small of your back on that towel. Again, you tug with the right. Is it a bad sign that we haven't done arm day yet and I'm already sore? I think it's a bad sign. Oh well, we'll be ready for tomorrow after this stretch. Okay, one more time each side. Switch it up. Try to keep your forearm in line with that upper arm. You're not like making a V shape. It's just one. You're folding it right over top of itself as you pull right down your back. All right, last time with the left hand up. All right, drop it down. We don't need that for right this second. Okay, shake those arms out just a little bit. Bicep stretch. So that just means you're gonna take your thumbs up behind your back and then kind of reach back as far as you can up high, but you're really kind of rotating your thumb away and back. So you're trying to squeeze those shoulder blades, extend that thumb high. That's your bicep stretch there. It's also getting the front of your chest here, which we need. Squeeze those shoulder blades and relax. We're just kind of gonna go in and out of this. I want you to hold it for a good 8 to 10 seconds though. So you kind of can go at your own pace here. So reach back with your thumb. Rotate, open that chest. As you're squeezing your shoulder blades together, don't get high with your shoulders like this, right? Don't pinch your neck. Just squeeze those shoulder blades. Oh, we got one more. Perfect. All right, now we can come down. Come down to the floor. We're gonna do some cat-cows real quick. All right, cat-cow, wherever you're comfortable here. So belly button toward the ground, and we look up. Belly button as far away as we can get from the ground. Really arch that back. Chin towards your chest. Back up. We're just going to rotate through these again at your own pace. If you need to rock side to side, if you need to do anything different within your cat-cow, listen to your body. You need to sit back a little bit and get a little more low back. Totally fine. Just kind of going to rotate through these here. When you're up in this cat, I really want you to separate those shoulder blades. Arms nice and straight. Two more. Good. All right. Now we're going to stay in the same position. We're going to thread the needle. So right arm is going to go underneath the left. You're going to get down here, reaching really far with that right arm. If you want to rest your head, that's fine, but we are going to come up in just a minute. So reach out with that right. Good thoracic rotation there. Okay, we're going to ease out. Left hand comes back a little bit closer to your body. Right hand is going to go up all the way to the sky. You rotate and look up high toward that right hand. And then we go back through. Thread the needle again. Do this a couple times, just working on our rotation through the back. All right, ease out. Right arm up and look. One last time on this side, and we switch. Perfect. Right hand to the sky. And back to neutral. Awesome, let's go through with the left now. So left hand goes through. Inch those fingers out as far as you can, get a good rotation. When you're ready, ease out. Left hand to the sky as you rotate. Look up toward your hands, toward that left hand of me. Back through, nice and easy. I'm dropping my hips to the left to add just a little extra stretch on the back of that shoulder there. If you need that, feel free to do that. Okay, ease up. Left hand up high. Follow with your eyes. One last time. Through the ski. If you haven't tried what I'm talking about, stay in that same position, just kind of drop those hips to the left just a little bit more. You feel it in that back of that shoulder? Ooh. All right, last time. Hands up to the sky. Perfect. All right. Laying on your back. This is where you can start to use that towel. Let's roll it up. So however you want to. And you can put your head on your foam roller. That's totally fine. So I'm just going to roll it. It's going to be a pillow for this one. We're going to lay on your side. I'm going to lay like this so you guys can see what I'm talking about right now. So you're laying on your side. Both hands are out. I'm laying on my left. Both hands are out and straight in front of me. We're going to open up wide all the way over to the other side. My eyes are following my right hand as it moves back and forth. You go at your pace. We're just going to kind of open the chest wide. So together, but again, your eyes follow that right hand as it moves the entire time through. When you're all the way open, I want you to try to get that right shoulder down as low as you can. Just take a second, open the chest before you come back up. We'll do 3 more, then we're gonna switch sides. Good. You guys ready to turn? Let's go to the right side. Hands are directly out in front of you again. Same thing. Follow with your left hand. Follow with your eyes. My back is cracking, so I definitely needed to do this. Open up that thoracic spine. Nice and slow. Three more. Good. Awesome. Okay. Now this is where we're going to use the foam roller or the towel. I'm going to try to I'm actually going to turn around so you guys can see me a little bit better. So you're going to put this towel roll right along your spine or your foam roller. So whatever, again, is comfortable for you. So you're going to lay onto it right along your spine. And then we're going to go out into a T, right? Like a field goal post. And I'm going to take my elbows in toward my body and then back up over my head. So in toward my body and up overhead. But I'm leaving them really close to the ground. Like I'm not coming up right off the ground. So let me see how you guys are doing it. If it's too uncomfortable with the foam roller, then just do it on your back. That's totally fine. But it's really just to give a little bit of mobility, allows you to pinch those shoulder blades together. Good. You're just kind of going up and down, working on that scapular mobility here. It's really important. When you get those elbows down toward your body, a good squeeze is great there. overhead, like you're diving into a swimming pool. So really reach with those fingers. Up overhead. Like Michael Phelps, pinch those ears. Your foam roller, if it's underneath your back, is also adding an element of balance. You should feel your core have to work a little bit here. That's part of the point. Okay, let's stop with this one. So next one, you guys, I have to sit up just a second. So I want you to take your hands above your head, and we're gonna again go high. So pinch those arms right next to your ears, and then back up high. So, you know, like a prayer, hands in prayer. But we're gonna keep those arms nice and straight, up and down. See if you guys got it. Good. Perfect. If at any point that foam roller starts to get too much on your back, again, just throw it out. Don't worry about it. So how do you view that? What opportunities are there for you? 3 more here. I'll show you the last one with the roll on your back. Okay, last one. Arms directly up to the ceiling. You can keep them in the hands together position. That's totally fine. But you're going to push your hands toward the ceiling, like as far as you can. Extend, protect those shoulders, and then we're going to retract. We're going to bring those shoulder blades down around the towel or foam roller around you, right? So you're going to raise up with the arms and then let those shoulder blades sink around whatever we're using on our back. So pulses, basically, up and down. Protraction and retraction of the scapula. Really important for the back. Again, don't let those shoulders start to creep up high towards your ears, keeping them away as you pinch those shoulder blades down along that roll. 3 more. Really get those fingers as high as you can, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. Good.
I do. Mark, thanks for being on once again this week. $37 billion.
Perfect. Good job. Thanks for going along with that one. Okay, so now we're on your back. On your back, grab one knee. Let's take the right knee in. So post your body. Get that right knee as close to your body as you can. And then we're going to take the left arm. Drag it down to the side, and you just rotate. You stay there, keeping that knee as close as you can to your body.
And the reason for that is companies that
Keep pulling. You are rotating to wherever you're most comfortable, but I also want that right shoulder to still be making contact with the ground. Don't rotate so much that that right shoulder comes up. Whether your knee is on the ground on the other side, that's great. Or if it's still popped up, no worries. Okay, ease out of it. Right leg on the ground. Tuck that left knee in as far as you can towards your chest. Right hand pulls and rotates it down. Rotating toward your right. Left shoulder still making contact with the ground. You can play around with your knee position on this one too. You can kind of go high and low once we rotate. Again, you'll know your body best. Come on, out of this, we're gonna do one more on each side. So, right knee tuck. If on this one you want to try and see if you can get more rotation, you can let that knee drop down just a little bit further away from your chest. You just play around here a little bit, see what feels good for you. Right shoulder blade down, don't let it start popping up. All right, back out. Last time with the left. Hug and rotate. That's what we should call this one. Perfect. Okay, ease out. Both feet are going to be flat on the floor. We're going to do light little windshield wipers back and forth. So both knees are going to go in the same direction. So both knees to the right, and then both knees to the left. Keeping shoulder blades in contact, both shoulder blades in contact. We're just kind of windshield wipering the knees. Rotate through that low back. When you get to a point where your right knee is touching the ground, I want you to pause with that right knee down. Take your right foot, put it on top of your left knee. On top of your left knee. Yep, it's still in that windshield wiper position. Then I want you to gently push down with that right foot so you get more of a rotation in that low back. If it's comfortable, that's great. If that hurts, let's not do it. But I like a little bit of pressure there that helps with that rotation for me in my low back. And then I just sit here and drink it in. And you modify your pressure what you can with that foot. All right, let's take that right foot off. We do a couple of windshield wipers and we're gonna do the exact same thing on the left side. So just kind of add a little bit of motion back in. When you're ready, you stop on that left side. So left legs are down, left leg is down. Pick up that left foot, push it on top of that right knee. Doing good. We're almost done. We just got child's pose left. Perfect. Relax that left, or release that left leg. Come on up. If you feel like you need to do a few more windshield wipers just to kind of introduce some motion back, that's fine. When you're ready, we're going to roll over into child's pose. We're going to do a couple of reaches first. Knees wide, feet together. You're going to sit back into child's pose, butt to heels. But the first thing I want you to do is just get set, regular old child's pose position. Then I want you to walk your arms out to the left. We're going to get a good stretch of that right side body. So you walk as far as you can on that left side. Your butt in contact with your heels if possible, or at least as far back as you can with your mobility. Reach, reach, reach. Once you get to a point where you feel like that's enough, just stop walking those fingers. Okay, gently ease back out. Get back to neutral. Just a second here. Then we're going to walk to the right. Use those hands. Really walk yourself over. My left arm is super straight. I have a slight bend in my right, which is totally fine because I'm really just using that left to ease myself over there. Keeping my hips both down. Good, ease on out. We're going to end with just a minute of child's pose here. So wherever you're comfortable, if you feel better with your knees together in child's pose, totally up to you. You find your comfortable position. We're just going to hang out here for just a minute. I always like to ask you to focus on some belly breathing here in child's pose. Bypass the lungs and fill your belly and out into your lower back. Ten more seconds. Couple more deep breaths. Good. When you're ready, walk your hands back. Ease yourself back up. Awesome job, you guys. That finally cooled my body temperature down, and I was not dripping sweat after like 25 minutes of stretching. So that was good. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Of course.
That's awesome.
What was that?
The birds. Did you hear all the
Oh
birds?
yeah, Caitlin's outside. So those are like the real authentic sounds of nature.
Well, at the end, I'm like, that's so
Yeah. Thanks for providing the soundtrack today, Caitlin. With the AirPods, you can't really have music playing next to my mouth. So
It was good.
thanks, you guys. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.